back to my channel. I'm Liam. Round 13 is going to be soon upon us. Second of the bye rounds. Not as hard as first thought, with only 4 teams on the bye. Essendon, Bulldogs, Brisbane and Carlton. There were a lot of popular names in those, especially in the midfield with the Bontempelli, McRae's, Merritts, Parishes, Walsh, Lyons, McCluggage. There's a lot of midfielders that are out this week. So there's some difficult choices with captains. There might be a few unique options this week with the lack of top scoring primo options. There's also a tough bye round coming up next week, which everyone is hoping to field 18 players. At this stage, with my plans, I will be able to do that. I think I have 16 before trades next week, and I'm able to utilise some of the 4 trades given to hopefully get to 18 or 19, depending on player availabilities and all that. Who knows these days? Medical subs. My medical sub might be my 18th player. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But before then, I've made 4 trades this round. My team is in the bin pretty much. Rank-wise, it's actually not overly bad. Looks, I will only have one, after this round, one rookie on the field if I'm playing a full team, which would be in the defence. But there is a Danaher at F6 to technically an Impey. I would classify Impey as probably as a keeper. Danaher at F6 is probably my worst on-field option. But there is a few disasters elsewhere, like Salem. Would you classify? Oh, I'll probably classify most of the others. Bringing in a pod this week with my 4 trades. I'm actually able to go 2 up, 2 down this week. So I'm getting rid of Rowe for who was it? And firstly, I'm going Flynn, utilising Flynn. I've talked about in my trade talk that I was possibly going to hold Flynn, but just found out if I go to Reeves, get 230 odd K, I'm able to upgrade, have an extra upgrade for this week. So I've gone Flynn to Reeves early. I don't think Flynn's making more than probably 30 or 40 more K. I know, and Reeves is coming off his bye as well. It'll be annoying if Reeves doesn't get named, if he still is injured. I will probably have to change all my plans for this round. But so I've gone Flynn to Reeves, then I've downgraded far out. I've got rid of Jimmy Rowe, which has allowed me to get Jimmy Rowe up to Cunnington. I'm just having fun at this stage. He's a pod. He's averaging 129 in his last 3, 120 in his last 5. Has a massive ceiling, and won't get tagged with North being so far down. And like similar to like a Gold Coast, our gun players will score heaps, but our lower players won't score much. So there's a high range of scoring for the top few players at North, like a Zeeble, a Hole, a Cunnington. If they play a good game, they tend to get 125, 130, which would be handy for the final rounds. I was tossing up between him and Mitchell, but I just wanted to go a pod. If I went Mitchell, I'd stick too much to what the top teams are, and it'll be hard to move up the ranks. I'm happy to slide all the way down to 20,000, but if I have a chance of moving top 5K by taking a little bit of a risk, I'm happy to do that. I've also brought in Whitfield this week. I think he's one of the must-haves, especially with the difficulty of defenders in that last bye round. As I spoke my trade talk, you can watch that. There's a link below. The top 7 defenders. I'm pretty sure have in the last 3 weeks all have this same bye. It's just incredible to see. Plus, there's the Highmore, Murphy rookies that also have that bye. So it's an incredibly tough round for defenders. If you can get 3 defenders, I think you've done a pretty good job for that round. I think that's what I will have at this very stage. Hopefully some rookies come to play next round to help me out. And I've also gone Collier Dawkins down to Bianco. That helped me fund that move. But yeah, I went roll up to Whitfield. Well, fine. I think those are the trades. Brought Cunnington, Whitfield, Reeves, and Bianco in for Rowe. Oh yeah, Jordan. Yep, Jordan went up to Cunnington. Rowe went to Whitfield via Laird in defence, who I'll move up into after I trade out Jones in a few weeks' time. So those are my trades for this round. Going big or going home. Handy extra 2 trades, which allowed me to do this. So I'll have 9 trades left for the final upgrade in my team. Plus, I might see if I want to offload Danaher, but there's no overly many forward options that, other than possibly a Zorko, that I want to target in the coming rounds, and possibly maybe a sneaky little bench primo that I could loop-de-doop somewhere around. Might come in handy to back up any injuries late season. So that's my team for this round. But captain options this week, as I said, very difficult round. But I'm looking at Duncan as my VC this week against Geelong. Even though it is a tough game, I think he's just got the game to rack up plenty. He was on track for 140 last before he got cast. Plus, with the ball probably being more down in defence, he likes to rack up those cheap little kicks down there, boost his score by about 20 or 30, and then he can do his stuff in the middle that gets him that probably 115, 120, which is probably what you want this week because it is a tough little scoring week. Whitfield, Taranto and Kelly are possible options against North as a VC. My thoughts is probably VC before that Melbourne-Collingwood game because I really do like the looks of Gawn and Oliver. I'm leaning towards Gawn with the lack of Collingwood rucks, experienced rucks. He's going against Cameron and Lynch with Grundy still out, so he's my number 1 captain option this week. Oliver would be number 2 option. And then, the VCs I would go. No, I don't think many people have Duncan. Took Miller's also another chance, but I don't know how he's going to react with Rao coming back. Plus, Fremantle has tagged or tried to tag the best midfielder in the last few weeks, so Sarong might go to Miller, which might impact him a little bit. Wouldn't really want to captain a Shea Bolton or a Martin. They're just too up and down. And I feel like Zeeble and Hall, I do like the GWS guys over those two for this week. I could pod and go Cunnington. Laird's been in some great form. He's a unique VC this week as well. So there's plentiful of options. But I'm going to VC Duncan. I would probably go. It's a tough one. I'm ordering these. I would nearly say Laird 1, Duncan 2, Taranto, or probably Kelly 3, Whitfield 4, Taranto 5. I probably missed a few play. Oh no, Jack Steele is another one I've missed. He's number 1, Laird number 2, Duncan 3, Whitfield 4, Taranto or Kelly 5. I'll probably just change this order so much. Let's just go Steele, Laird or Duncan, and then Gawn or Oliver as captains this week. I'll be looping Highmore if he plays with Murphy, and I'll have 19 players this week unless Brockman sneakily gets a game. Surely one of Murphy and Highmore play, but I'll have not many rookies on the field with only Jones, Poulter, and Bianco. So hopefully and Reeves. And I have 20 with Reeves, so I'm pretty sweet for this week. So hopefully we all can have a good weekend and a much more positive review on Sunday. Hopefully I've given you some half-decent captain options. I did blubber a little bit, and maybe a few sneaky little trade options for this week. So till Sunday, have a good one.